Sir, drop the knife. Please drop the knife. Drop the knife and we can talk about it. Don't make me shoot.
What have I done
Drop the
wrong?
knife. Whoa. Yeah. We're going to the police station, and this company, Jordan's company, I think they train police officers to fire weapons in a VR environment. Is this like an installation that the police can have in station, right?
That's what I think it is.
Where are we going? You're going to the jail.
All right, so this is kind of a checkpoint area. Knives, anything that considered a weapon. Do y'all have anything like that in your bag? Or?
No, we do not. Just cameras. Where's the shooter at?
Could you just drop that knife, please?
Step back! Put the knife in the ground. Do not get closer. I will fire.
Is it this way, sir? I'm the one with the gun. You have a knife.
Put the knife in the ground. Wow, that was quick. Well. Oh!
This is the screen that we allow the instructor to look at. So the scenarios we have are active shooter, EDP, emotionally disturbed person, and then a domestic.
The operator will just make the suspect decide to actually escalate further. So if Rob says, don't take any steps towards me, and we can make them keep walking forwards or walk forwards and back. So the purpose of this scenario is to emphasize de-escalation and voice commands, actually interacting with the suspect. And in the end, either they're going to comply and end up on the ground, or they're gonna overstep the bounds and attack you.
It'll tell if you hit in the chest or the head.
Really?
Yeah.
So you have a profanity setting?
Yeah, because I mean, you're on the street, you have a guy who's obviously aggressive and non-compliant, so we figure a lot of them are gonna be shouting swear words at the police officers.
This is about realism, right?
Right,
Realism,
it is.
so it makes total sense. How does this compare to the screen technology you've tried in the past?
I'd say that this is more realistic, and also it gets your heart rate up more. Like, I was kind of freaking out there for a second. This is something more intense, I think.
When we would do this, we do a pass or fail. That's why instructor always has to be in here.
One of the cool things about our exposure with these departments, one of the things that they really loved, was the fact that we can come out and personalize this for them. So we can go to their schools, their churches, their courthouses, map those buildings, so their officers could actually train in and get used to environments. God forbid they should ever have to show up there for an active shooter, but they're already going to know the lay of the land. They're going to know where the hiding spots are, where the bathrooms are, things of that nature.
Really cool, and that's why this is so exciting for us to come out and do stuff like this.
Las Vegas PD.
Yeah, you know they say what happens in Vegas
Yeah?
stays in Vegas.
You tried to stop it from happening.
Well, no, if you met me, then you also stayed in Vegas with your bad decisions. I did 3.5 years as a patrol officer, first responder. Then I made detective in 2006. Then 2008, they put me in a plainclothes, undercover assignment where I did that for 6 years. So I worked Vice, narcotics, gang detail, a lot of crazy in that town. So I have stories for days.
In Vegas, you would see a little of everything.
I've seen more dead bodies than I could count, and there's nothing on this planet Earth that can surprise me now, put it that way.
Oh, yikes.
Sorry. So yes, I did sneak. I went. I picked up a couple grilled cheese sandwiches on the way here, which I know I shouldn't have done, but I couldn't risk it. That's not cheating.
Couldn't risk it. Luckily, we all have separate cars.
I
so we
found
can
a
all
really
go
cool
eat.
place to eat, though. It is the coolest place. Do you want to just follow me? All right. Yeah, look at this bad boy. Yeah. I don't know if you guys saw it, but that's the Frisco special ops team that walked in right behind us. There's like 20 of them. So I asked the special ops guys if they've done the pilot yet. And he said, yeah, they had a couple glitches when he was in there, which doesn't necessarily surprise me, but they liked it. Like, they gave it a thumbs up, which is cool. I was shocked when I saw there was a 4.5-star Yelp barbecue place. We haven't eaten that. I know we're out of our element. I mean, we're out of the city.
I've never even heard of this place.
And how are we not
out of barbecue places to try in the city yet.
We will never hit the end of the road of barbecue. No matter how much barbecue we eat in the city, there's always a new place.
Let us know in the comments, do you love seeing us eat barbecue every episode?
My heart is still like beating. I'm still a little shaky from being in that first-person shooter school shooting situation.
I love the product. It obviously works.
Well, it may or may not work. Me, with no training, I was able to take out both of my suspects. I'm sure they dialed back the realism scale a little bit, but I think I did pretty well.
Here's the problem, and we didn't really dig in with these guys, but once you start digging into, scalability of the software and acquiring customers at scale, acquiring hundreds of thousands of police departments, I mean, it doesn't seem like an easily scalable product without significant funding and person-to-person sales staff. Outside sales.
So you need person-to-person sales, and you're also going to need some
major pilots
and technical setup crews. So like once you get out of this area and you can't drive, you're going to have to depend on outside people to actually do some of this stuff. That could be a problem.
Before we go down that road with these guys, I want to understand what the competition looks like.
And there is competition. They were telling us that there are several other VR training solutions for police departments.
Here's what scares me. They've got a competitor, Axon, is actually getting into this space.
They're huge, bro.
They sell tasers and body cameras to so they've got reps that already talk to all these police departments. That's a big problem.
It always comes down to distribution. I think, listen, at the right valuation, and by right I mean low, it's something to look at and consider. But there are certainly hurdles here. Aperol Spritz, have you heard of it?
No.
It's like the drink of last summer.
It's my vacation drink.
So you know about it.
It's pretty much the only thing I drank in London and Paris.
Dave, for years I've been trying to get you to connect the dots when you see something in real life to the opportunity to invest in something. And the stock has like doubled in the last 2 years, mainly driven by the popularity of Aperol Spritz, this drink. Yeah. I invested in 2 different ways. I invested in the actual Italian stock that trades on the Italian exchange. And I also invested in the ADR, which I normally don't do, and I did a very small investment there because it's not very liquid. It doesn't really trade in the US. I wouldn't recommend trading the ADR, but I'm gonna stay in all summer and see how it does. I think earnings come out in a couple months, 2-3 months. It's a medium conviction trade, I think, and we're gonna put the trade board up.
Right there. It's right there.
That makes for 2 medium conviction trades in a week, which is pretty good for us.
That's a lot.
Crocs and Campari. I don't even know if I'm saying that name right. Now, can we all say thank you to Anna Salzman? We appreciate her giving us the tip off. And by the way, anybody can do that. Anyone that wants to tip us off on something that they think might be a trade opportunity, something that they're seeing in their ordinary, in their everyday life.
We want to know about it. Put it in the comments or tweet at us or Instagram us. There's so many ways to reach us, but we read every single comment. So I heard that the house that we all built together has sold.
I thought it would never happen. I lost hope. I lost hope on it.
How weird is it that we own a house together, though?
2 things. One, it did sell. I heard people moved in on Friday. We made $100 each, I bet. Something like that. We made so little money. It was a good experiment, right?
Well, when we find out, we'll disclose what we made. We'll pin it as a comment to this video.
Perfect.
Once we know.
Perfect. All right, want to go check out the house to make sure someone's actually in it? I have to go to this meeting. I totally forgot. Yeah.
So Chris has a meeting.
I gotta go.
Jordan has a meeting. Yeah. I still haven't finished my food, but they're abandoning me.
I gotta go. See you later.
I get to go to the house by myself. So if you like this Police Tech episode, let us know. Give us a thumbs up because we need to know what kind of episodes you like. Let us know in the comments also.
That's the card. Do not forget it.
Oh, this is.
That's it.
This is the trade board?
It's the only copy I have of the trade board.
This is the trade board that you see right here. So this is it. This is the house that Dumb Money built.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good, but still.
Are you guys working on the house?
Yeah, we're doing the summer stuff.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Has the family moved in yet?
Yeah, they're in it.
So we have our answer. They've moved in. The house is sold. We'll know our profits soon. We'll post our results in the comments. We'll pin it to the top. And that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Chris and Jordan couldn't be here to say goodbye. So I'm Dumb Money. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.